I'm Emily Scarlett. 13 on your side at noon starts right now.
News that impacts you and your community. 13 on your side at noon starts now.
Welcome to 13 on your side at noon. We've been avoiding the snow for some time, but we're starting off the work week looking like a winter wonderland in some areas. Here's a look at the slopes up at Crystal Mountain in Thompsonville. And we got some snow in West Michigan as well. Take a look at the Gerald R. Ford Airport, where you can see some of those snow flurries are still hanging around. We've got meteorologist Blake Hansen here with more details on. We getting more snow, Blake?
Yeah, there'll be more snow, and for some, we'll see even inches of snow by the end of tonight.
All new at noon, the victims are being identified after a plane crash in Ludington this weekend. 43-year-old Allison Wheaton and 60-year-old Randy Straybig, along with their two dogs, died in that crash. Michigan State Police say it happened yesterday morning. They say Wheaton and Straybig from Indiana were on board the plane when it crashed shortly after takeoff. That plane landing in a field near airport property. The investigation is ongoing. Today, the Muskegon community is coming together to support a West Michigan family who lost their husband and father in a motorcycle crash. Nathan Conrad was killed earlier this month after a truck crossed the center line near Apple Avenue and Robert Street. That driver is facing charges. Now, a fundraiser at Pizza Ranch will raise money to support his family as they grieve. Just bring this flyer to Pizza Ranch. Up until 8 today, a portion of their sales will help pay for Conrad's funeral. You can find this flyer and the web version of this story on 13onyourside.com. The court hearing between Ottawa County Health Officer Adeline Hambly and county commissioners has been adjourned. This comes as Hambly's lawyer tries to convince a judge that the county already agreed to a multi-million-dollar settlement, calling it legally binding. This morning's court appearance was cut short after the judge referenced several last-minute appeals. Court will resume next Monday. Hambly's legal team says the county agreed to give her $4 million, and in exchange, she would drop all litigation against the county and resign from her position. We learned over the weekend that Hambly's attorney has served a number of top county officials with subpoenas, including Board Chair Joe Moss and County Clerk Justin Roebuck. A fire at the Deltaplex Friday has left a local nonprofit in a tough spot during its busiest time of the year. The Santa Claus Girls is preparing to deliver free Christmas gifts across West Michigan. Their delivery date is scheduled for December 9th. They prepare gifts for more than 5,000 kids with the goal of helping 10,000. But those preparations have been put on hold while air purifiers and deodorizers are being run throughout the building.
Until we determine the whole smoke damage, how much smoke damage really affected all of our soft goods in the buildings, our blankets and our pajamas. And until we find that out, we are going to halt our operation.
The nonprofit says they'll have a better understanding of the fire's impact Wednesday. Right now, they say the best way you can help is to give through their website. Now to the latest on the Israel-Hamas truce and prisoner swap. We're now on the fourth and final day of that ceasefire, but now both sides are looking to extend the truce. ABC's Ike Ajachi has the latest.
Israel and Hamas negotiating an extension to their 4-day truce.
Today, former First Lady Rosalind Carter will make her final journey to the Jimmy Carter Presidential Center. That's where she'll lie in repose. There will then be 2 funerals, the first tomorrow in Atlanta and another Wednesday in the Carter's hometown of Plains. Carter died November 19th at 96 years old. It's unclear if her husband, former President Jimmy Carter, will be able to attend. The 99-year-old has been in hospice care for 10 months. The Grand Rapids Public School District hosting 2 feedback sessions this week about the district's reimagined GRPS plan. That plan includes closing 10 schools and consolidating students and staff into the remaining buildings. The first meeting takes place tonight starting at 6:30 on Zoom. The next meeting is tomorrow night in the City High Middle School auditorium, also starting at 6:30. More snow on the way after the break. Blake will have a full look at your full forecast, including when temperatures are expected to pick back up. Plus, a Muskegon school going all out for this Teacher of the Week surprise. Why she says she's still putting in the work after 15 years.
The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Blake Hansen out on the weather deck. And Blake, we see those snow flurries flying around as we speak. For those who have been holding out for that true crisp in the air, that winter atmosphere, this is their kind of day.
Yeah, today is their day by far, Emily. Temperatures struggling to climb out of the 20s.
The 13 on Your Side Teacher of the Week, sponsored by Robinson Dental.
Staff members at the Glenside Early Childhood Center got really creative for our next Teacher of the Week surprise. Take a look as the plan unfolded for one very unsuspecting educator.
We're going to read it all together. Readers are leaders and you guys are readers. It says, why teachers are heroes.
This Teacher of the Week surprise was like no other. She thought she was reading a short story to the class with cameras only so that the video could be used later to promote the school. That is, until she made it to the last page.
Wow. Surprise! You are WCZM's Teacher of the Week.
The district creating the book just for the occasion.
It was like, oh my gosh, like this is totally not what I thought this was gonna be. I was reading the words, but it did not register until you guys opened the door and came in, and I'm going, what in the...
Her husband and daughter were there for the surprise.
Oh my gosh, that made my heart, because family is everything to me. It makes me feel really good. This is my 15th year teaching, and I absolutely love it. So it's an honor, and it's just an overwhelming feeling of joy.
We're blessed to have her. She brings so much energy to the classroom and to the children. Her passion is so alive and it's contagious.
If they see us smiling and having fun, they're more apt to learn because they're having fun. Yes!
She says her role as a teacher goes beyond the walls of her classroom.
And I enjoy teaching because I would like to impact our community. I think that school is a great way to build our community by being intentional, being those positive role models for kids, and making learning fun.
Teachers work so hard. Our teachers really give a lot, and that's why this day was so exciting to honor Keisha.
All of you guys, thank you so much.
It gives us that motivational boost to say, hey, keep doing what you're doing, because even on challenging days, what you're doing is really impacting our community in a positive way.
If you have someone you'd like to nominate as our next Teacher of the Week, just text the word teacher to 616-559-1310. We'll be right back.
13 Loves Pets, sponsored by Home Pro of West Michigan.
Time to say hello to some furry friends. First up, Emmy from Grand Rapids. Emmy is a 2-year-old Yorkie mix and loves to go on runs. Thanks so much, Alexi, for sharing.
Next up is Bella, also from Grand Rapids. Bella is a 4-month-old mini Yorkie rescue, and she enjoys running, jumping on her large dog pillow, and getting treats. Thanks to Judy for the photo.
Sounds like some active pups. If you'd like to see your furry friend on TV, text pets to 616-559-1310. And Blake, is this pretty much what we should be seeing this time of the year?
Nothing unusual for late November, but always a little bit of a shock to the system. When,
we had it pretty good before.
When it's in the 20s and it feels more like the teens. Kind of took my breath away on the weather deck. Just a quick look. This is the additional accumulation between now and tomorrow. Emily, notice for many a broad inch at best, but for those in that northwest snow belt, Kalamazoo back to Allegan, and then a little bit north of Fremont, that's where we could see some localized amounts that pile up by tomorrow morning. Kind of those that are in those snow belts, they know the drill this time.
And kind of like what we saw just yesterday, right?
Exactly.
Rinse and repeat. Thanks so much for watching this afternoon. Have a great day.